Welcome to La Sierra University Library's video tutorials. Today's video will help you locate journal articles from our library databases. Part of scholarly research and communication involves finding what others have written on your topic and joining the scholarly conversation. The University Library subscribes to over 70 powerful databases for you to choose from. To begin, go to the library webpage at www.lasierra.edu/library. If you're searching from on campus, simply click on Journal Articles and Databases. If you're searching from off campus, you must click on the Off-Campus Access link first. Then input your La Sierra email, username, and password. This is the same password you use for My Campus Login and Blackboard. You should now be back on the library webpage and can begin searching the databases. Let's do a search in Academic Search Premier, our large, general, multidisciplinary database. It's in the upper left-hand corner, and it's almost always a good place to start. Here's an example of a search you might do if you were writing a paper on sports and character. Put one concept in one search box and the second concept in the second search box. Notice that the computer will try to make suggestions for you. Sometimes these are helpful, but let's ignore these for now by simply clicking outside the box. The computer will now AND these two concepts, giving you articles that contain both. Click on the search icon, and you have over 2,000 articles. That's way too many articles to look through, so let's limit our retrieval by clicking on full text, meaning you'll get only those records that allow you to see the entire article. Now we're down to about 1,500. You can also limit by date ranges. Let's move the slider up to the year 2000 so you only get articles published after that year. This discussion, Sports and Character, has been around a lot longer than the year 2000, so just be aware you may miss some good articles that were published before that year. There are still a lot of articles. You may want to add a third or even fourth component to your search boxes, like football or basketball. Or you can add an age-related term like middle school or junior high, or an ethnic group like Hispanics or Asians or blacks, or do male or female. You could also limit to only scholarly journals. But for this topic, you may find articles in non-scholarly sports magazines as well, so let's not check that box for this particular topic. For now, we'll pick some articles that look good from this list. Click on the folder icon and the article will be saved in your folder. Because I checked the full text box earlier, we're getting the entire text of the article. If you're not sure if the article is useful to you, hover over the magnifying glass icon and read an abstract or paragraph-long description of what the article's about. You could also open up the entire article by clicking on the PDF or full text icon and take a more in-depth look before you select it. If you like it, save it by clicking on the folder or add to folder icon. Then open up your folder by clicking on Folder View, and you will see the articles that you picked. You now get a second chance to review your results. You can select some or all of the articles. You can then print, email, save, or export to a citation manager. Usually you will email the articles, so let's click on the email icon. Fill out the rest of the information on the screen. This does not have to be your campus email. Be sure to pick the citation style the professor is requiring of you for this class. We suggest you put something in the subject line so you remember what the search is about. At this point, you may want to click Remove these items from folder after emailing, or the articles will show up in any subsequent searches you do until you log out. If you forget, you can always remove the items from your folder later. Click Send, and the articles will be in your email box in a matter of seconds. Let's do another. Go to New Search, and we'll do a more complicated search on the safety of driverless cars. Here's how you might formulate this search. There are many ways to describe driverless cars, so let's type some in. Notice that I put an or between the concepts that mean close to the same thing. They're roughly synonyms. The computer will combine the car concepts with the safety concept with an and, giving you articles that contain both. Again, remember to or terms that are similar in one concept box. I put quotation marks around the car headings because I want the computer to search for them as exact phrases. This is called phrase searching. I put an asterisk after safe so the computer will search for all possible endings to the word safe, like safety or safer. This is called truncation. Phrase searching and truncation are two very important search tips. So let's do the search by clicking on the green search icon. You have 57 articles. Take a very close look at the terms below the citation in the subjects area. You will see autonomous vehicles listed there. This is the term the database uses to describe articles about driverless cars. I did not include that term in the search because I didn't think of that term. So I'm going to add that to the search box with yet another or. And watch the number of articles I've retrieved increase from 57 to 150. I retrieved many more articles because I used the term the database uses for this concept. Train yourself to look at these subject terms for more searching ideas. Subject searching is another important search tip. You can also limit by full text, meaning you'll get only those records that include the entire article, and by scholarly articles written by experts. You may also limit by date ranges. For this topic, the literature is quite new, so I wouldn't bother limiting by date. I would also not limit to scholarly journals for this particular search because you may find articles in popular or trade magazines in the car industry that deal with this topic as well. Select the articles that interest you, and they will be collected in your folder. Go to Folder View, select all, and email them to yourself. Be sure to pick the citation style the professor is requiring of you. This is a very brief introduction to Academic Search Premier. There are many more important features to this database. Most databases have help screens if you want to learn more on your own. Have fun experimenting with this database and many others. Librarians are eager to help via email, phone, or in person. Thank you for watching, and remember, with great library power comes great responsibility.